And on the political front, the National Dialogue Committee is now expected to sift through proposals after 2 weeks of receiving oral and written submissions from the members of the public. Now, as the committee retreats to churn through the proposals, they're expected to consider 5 agendas as per the term of reference, namely the reconstitution of IEBC, audit of the 2022 general elections, the cost of living, and outstanding governance issues. The committee received submissions on, among other, reviewing the governance structure, review of boundaries, and increase in the number of counties, among others. After 2 weeks of receiving proposals from the public, the National Dialogue Committee will review proposals and incorporate views. And as the committee retreats, of interest is the submission by former Auditor General Edward Ouko, who assumed office as the Auditor General on August 27, 2011 and left after serving a full term in August 2019. 4.5 years later, the former Auditor General appeared to be disgruntled. When he appeared before the committee, he, for the umpteenth time, expressed concerns over his safety.
While in office, one feels very secure, one feels very protected, and one's works full-time. There is no way one can involve in side business and so forth. When the person leaves the office, because really there is nobody looking at the interests of the office of the Auditor General, a lot of facilities are withdrawn almost instantaneously.
The former Auditor General wondered why one ought to be independent when serving as the protector of the country's public coffers, only to feel victimized once they leave office.
While in office, the independence of that person is ensured by provision of good salary, security, and other amenities, recognizing that the responsibility is full-time and the person cannot engage in side business as many other Kenyans. However, what good would it serve for the person to be truly independent when after leaving the office, the security is removed, no pension, no medical, no retirement benefits at all?
Ouko told the committee his current predicament was as a result of him carrying out his responsibility during his 8-year tenure in office.
And this may be because of part of the duties which one had undertaken. And therefore, you end up this person going out at the time when they need to feel secured. Yet the person is out there alone, not looked after, even medical, no, nothing. And in case anything happens to a former Auditor General in terms of health, which would then be more critical, we would have to go for Harambee.
He urged the committee to shield such office holders from external influence. The Kalonzo Musyoka and Kimani Ichung'wah-led committee also received submissions from the University Don Herman Manyora, who is proposing an imperial presidency with no term limits. According to Manyora, the president should be elected through universal suffrage but remain neutral in political matters. Similar to Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei's proposal to increase a single-term presidential term limit to 7 years from the current 5 years was also a key point of discussion. As the exercise closed, the committee received 142 memorandums and oral submissions. They are now expected to draft their report. This comes as 3 Kenyans have since moved to court to challenge the constitutionality of the process.